Alright, hello everyone. Today we are going to be talking about linear functions. So let's kind of reiterate what we've done up to this point. We've done equations. We've done functions. Now what we're going to do is we are going to combine them together. So there's two ways we can figure out if a function is linear. Well, your key word here is going to be inside linear. Oops. So let's try that again. You would get the idea either way. Your keyword here is line. You want to make a straight line when you graph it, or if it's even graphed for you. We're going to talk about that. So your two ways of determining if anything that's given you is linear is through a table and a graph. With a table, what we're going to do basically is we are going to try that again. Count our jumps. So we're going to do a couple examples together. Then I'm going to have you try a couple examples on your own. So we're going to count our jumps. We're going to count our x jumps. We're going to count our y jumps. So let's look at x and y here. So x here, -3 to -2. It looks like we're going up 1, -2 to -1. We're going up 1. -1 to 0, we're going 1, 0 to 1, well, we're going up 1. Okay, so that part's easy. The jump here is fine. Does it always need to be 1, 1, 1, 1 up here? It may not always, but we're gonna get to that. So now let's look at the y's. Because our x's were all 1s, our y's need to be all the same number. -7 to -5. Well, if I have -$7 and then I have -$5, I went up 2. -5 to -3, 2, -3 to -1, 2, -1 to +1, 2. Number 10 is a linear function. All right. Next up, let's look at number 11 again. We're going to do a couple of together, a couple on your own. So just by looking at this, -2 to -1, looks like we're going up 1. -1 to 0, looks like it's 1, 1, 1. Same here. Bottom needs the y's need to be the same number. The number itself does not matter as long as it's not 0, but it does need to be something. 2 to 0.5. Well, if I go in my handy dandy calculator and I do 2 minus 0.5, I get 1.5. In this case, I get negative, so I'm going in the opposite direction. Then 0.5 to 0, looks like I'm going -0.5. Is there a problem here? There's a huge problem here. These two numbers, -1.5 and -0.5, need to be the same. So this is a non-linear function. All right, so let's do a couple more together. So number 12, again, I'm going to have these set this up. We're going to try this on our own. So -2 to -1, it looks like we are continuing to going up 1. Looks like we're going up 1. On the bottom here, however, again, needs to be the same number. So 8 to 2, looks like we are going down 6. 2 to 0, looks like we're going down 2. Is this a function or not a, I'm sorry, is this a linear function or a non-linear function? Question's going to come up. I'm going to need you to answer that. All right, last but not least, same thing. Look at our jump. So -1 to 0, 1, 1, 1. 6 to 2, looks like it's -4. 2 to 2/3, where the heck did we get this, and how the heck are we going to solve this? Let's see, 2/3, 2 rather, I'm going to change it as 6/3. 6 over 3 minus 2 over 3 looks like it's 4 over 3. I'm going to have you all determine if that's a linear function or not. All right. Once you have that done, we're going to look at part B, a graph. Here we need, and this is mandatory, a straight line. If we don't have a straight line, this is not linear. 16. What do you think? Is it linear or not linear? Looks like it's not straight. So it is non-linear. And then 17 and 18. I'm going to have you guys try this one on your own. If you have any questions, please ask Mr. Perry. He is here to help.